So one of the things I always really enjoyed doing in The Sims 2 was going around and resurrecting Sims that had passed away throughout the neighbourhood. I always found it really fun grabbing the Resurrect-O-Nomitron, going around and just reuniting families and like parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, all that fun stuff, and I really enjoyed it. So basically we've done a few of these videos on the channel. We've done Pleasantview, Strangetown, Veronaville, Desiderata Valley, River Blossom Hills. I think now we're up to Belladonna Cove, and I'm so excited to get into it. So I've moved in our test sim here, Emma, who's going to be basically, she's come with her Resurrect-O-Nomitron and she's ready to go around the town. We're starting off with the Contender family. So we've got Carlos Contender here. He has quite a lot of extended relatives. And I feel like as the expansion packs went on, a lot more detail went into like the backstory and also like, yeah, the family trees. So as you can see, Carlos, he's got quite a lot of family. He's got a brother. And then he's got all the way up to like parents, grandparents, all that fun stuff. So yeah, as I said, use some cheats to get the Resurrect-O-Nomitron, and we'll get him to call up and see who we can resurrect. If there's not many people coming up, we have some troubleshooting that we can do, and I'll show you guys that in a sec. So a whole bunch of people have popped up, which is really, really, really good. So I think we're going to start with his brother Santana. I think I'm saying that right. So we'll resurrect him. We want to pay top dollar, so we want to make sure we pay 10 grand every single time. If you pay a little bit less, obviously you can become a zombie, their personalities can change, all that fun stuff. So yeah, we want to make sure that they resurrected with absolutely no changes. Wow, your generosity is out of this world. I will now perform a perfect resurrection. Thank you for your transaction. Goodbye. And then with a poof, Santana's back, which is so exciting. So here he is. And he's also related to, yeah, so he's had a daughter, Isabella, who's also in Belladonna Cove as well. So we'll be visiting their household later. So let's try and resurrect his wife, Magdalena, and see if we can reunite them. So we'll get him to go call the Grim Reaper now. Carlos, could you just hop out of the way? Thank you, bestie. We'll go call up, and then here we are, Magdalena. We can reunite these lovebirds. So exciting. And as you can see here, they've got a really good relationship boost. So we've got Magdalena, who's now besties with Santana as a thank you for resurrecting her. So very interesting. It's actually treating these two guys as family. So I actually can't really get them back together without some cheats. They can't actually fall in love because technically they're related, even though they're not. They were husband and wife. So I'm pretty sure I know a way that we can fix this. So I'm pretty sure I've got a mod installed called the Sim Blender. So it actually allows you to adjust family trees and stuff like that. So I think if we go family and then Magdalena, we'll go remove family ties, or we could just go set as spouse. But I also really do enjoy just sort of getting them to get engaged and get married. But we'll try just going remove family ties for now, so they're no longer family, and then they can be romantic with each other, which is nice. Then have their little first kiss, reunited as husband and wife. Out of curiosity, I would like to see when we do go into family and then set as spouse, I do just want to see how that works. Like, I don't think we get any memories of getting remarried or anything, but I think that's probably a good way to do it, because like now, I mean, they already got married. They don't need to like renew their vows or something. Like, we're just pretending that they never passed away. So that could be a little bit of an easier way for us to do it. I mean, it could be nice for these little lovebirds to have a cheeky little woohoo now that they're reunited. That's always fun as well. So we've got them back happy as ever. I think the Sims we'll do next is we'll do Magdalena's parents. So that is Morris Destraga and Tigra Destraga. And then, yes, we love that. I know I'm very generous. And he's back. Hey, Dad. Hi, Dad. How are you? How exciting. Go give your dad a little hug, please. Thank you. Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. Got there in the end. Love that. All right, so we'll see if he can call up and resurrect his wife. So that is... Here she is. Here, Tigra. Resurrect her. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I do apologize if that's your name. All right. She's back. There was a little bit of like some glitchy family ties in this neighborhood. I do remember. I think it was the Cleveland family and then like the Rutherford family. Anyway, we'll get to that. Oh my God, not me clicking on the wrong tree. Oh my God, I can't even deal. All right, family. And then we've got Tigra set as spouse. So all done again. Love that. We'll get them to have their little cheeky woohoo. All right, very exciting. First woohoo. So excited. I don't know why I'm making them woohoo. It's just a bit of extra fun. So we might move out Morris and Tigra now. All right, they're off into the world now, guys. Very, very exciting. The good thing about being in Belladonna Cove as well is there's a lot of apartments we can get them all settled into. All right, so we've got these guys settled into a nice little apartment here. Very, very cute. All rented out and furnished and ready to go. How exciting. All right, so I think what we'll do next is we'll do Santana's parents. So we've got Alonzo and Maricela. So we'll get them resurrected now. All right, we've got Alonzo back now. Very exciting. Thank you, son. Come on, go give him a hug. You got to give him an obligatory hug. He just brought you back from the undead. Right, we'll do his wife now, Maricela. Oh, welcome back. We'll get them remarried. Family. Magdalena. Oh, no, not Magdalena. Sorry, what's her name? Maricela. Too many M's. Oh, my God. Sorry about that. All right, we've got the lovely Maricela back now, and they're remarried. How exciting. Have your first obligatory makeout. How exciting. Go have a little woohoo as well. Love this for the... Oh, not the cutscene. Oh my God, I forget every time that I move, like you reload the lot, the cutscenes turn back on. Sorry about that. So they're just a bit of a jump scare with a YouTube video, guys, honestly. Let's do Alonso's parents. We've got Lando and Kadri. So we'll get Alonso to come on and resurrect his parents now. All right, we've got Kadri back now. Bless. All right, go resurrect your husband now. I don't know who these people are, but we've got Lando as well now. I don't know why she's like completely alone in her little family tree there. Awkward. All right, Lando's back now. Very, very exciting. Lando set as spouse. Very exciting. Does that fix the family tree up? No, I don't know why that's like that. That's very, very quirky because it wasn't that way before. So we'll do Maricela's parents now, which is Juniper and Isabel. Oh my God, Prank Patrol. We don't have enough room. So basically we'll get Kadri to move out now and Lando. So we'll get them to go have their little woohoo and make out first as well though. I mean, I feel like the first thing I'd be doing if I got resurrected was be banging as well. So I mean like, I don't know. It's just such a random thing to... Oh, sorry. Got the feet sticking out. Such a random thing to do. Like, just get them to move out and that's it. But I don't know. May as well get them to woohoo as well, honestly. Love that for them. Nice to reunite with your spouse. All right, Lando and Kadri are moving out now. Bye, guys. We'll get them settled into an apartment soon as well. All right, Maricela's parents now. We've got Juniper and Isabel, as I mentioned. We're going to get them resurrected. Here we go. Hey, Mum. Friendly hug. No? Okay, all good. There we go. How cute. All right, Isabel, do you want to go resurrect that husband of yours, please? They're remarried now. We love to see it. Go have your obligatory makeout. I love how no one else in this house is just fazed by all these people getting resurrected. We love that for them. All right, woohoo time. Oh, we've been resurrecting all night. Love that. We've powered through. All right, Isabel and Juniper are heading off to start their new life together. How exciting. Alrighty, sweet. We'll get these guys all moved out now. So Alonso, do you want to move out with Maricela? Get you guys to get your own place. There we go. See you later. Alrighty, and then we'll get Santana to move out now as well with his wife Magdalena. And then we can... Good old Emma can just move on to the next family. She's done good. She's reunited families. We love to see it. All right, we'll pack up all our things and then we'll be on our way. All right, we've got Kadri here and Lando moving into a nice, beautiful apartment. Can I just say this apartment block is very, very nice. It's very, very aesthetic. Love the little pool in the middle here. It's so cute. All right, Isabel and Juniper are moved into their nice little apartment now. This is just like the Contender family like compound at this point. It's even right next door. It's just adjacent. All right, Alonso and Maricela are all settled into their apartment now, and this one's all full, so we'll have to move on to another one now. All right, we moved into another apartment block. We're at this one here. It's pretty close over to the Contender compound and all that, so we moved them into this nice little apartment here, all furnished and ready to go. Have a look at the upstairs. Lovely. All right, so here we are in the Baldwin family. So I'm pretty sure it's just Steven's family we've got to resurrect now. So we'll start with Sylvester and Patience. What a nice name there, Patience. That's interesting. So we'll do his parents first. Very exciting. Mum, you're back. Family kiss. Oh, why are they not? They're full. Just their first thing is like, oh, what's on the TV? What is this thing? This wasn't around when I was alive. All right, go resurrect your hubby, Sylvester. Oh, it'd be interesting to see if this family, it still treats them as like relatives, not spouses. Yeah, it does. So that's really annoying. Right, set them as spouses. Go have your first little woohoo now, guys. Uh-oh, not Emma stuck in here with the baby. Awkward. Anyway, I turned off cutscenes this time. Love that for me. Cute. Very exciting. All right, goodbye, Patience and Sylvester. We'll see you soon. All right, Benjamin's back. We'll go resurrect his grandparents now. So we'll do Alistair first. So I don't know who's... let me just check the family tree. I can't remember. Alistair is Sylvester's dad. Cute. Very exciting. Do a little hug. How exciting. We'll go do your wife now. So we've got Kimberly. Cute. Yay. And we'll go family. Where is she? Kimberly, set as spouse. Love that. First little kiss. Go have a little cheeky woohoo. And then we'll move on. All right, Woo has been hooed. We love that for them. And we'll get them to move out. Oh, actually, I am curious who popped up before. So I think there is a bit of a glitch because we've got Ismet Randrick here. And then we've also got Damia Randrick. But when we actually go click on I think it's Patience. Yeah, Patience's parents. Only Ismet comes up. So I think that's actually just like a bit of an oversight or a glitch there. So we'll get them resurrected. There we go. I just want to see if he can call up his wife. I don't know why it doesn't, you know, come up that way. I don't know why it says that they weren't married. Yeah, and Dami is there ready to be resurrected. Very odd. Does it come up as family? Yeah, it says they're family. Definitely just an oversight. So love that for them. Set as spouse. All done. I just want to sort of click on her for a sec. Yeah, I don't know why. It's all fixed now. Very random. All right, I think that's everyone. How exciting. Cute. These guys are reconnecting. Don't make the bed. Sorry, we're just going to mess it up anyway. Go relax, please. I feel like for some reason there's 9 people in this house. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe there's a mod that just is allowing me to go over the normal 8 sim limit. Oopsie. All right, woohoo time. Oh, why is everyone just deciding? Oh, she's like frozen. She's like, oh, sorry about that. Anyway, awkward. All right, we'll get these guys moved out now. Very exciting. All right, Damia and Ismet are moved out now. Very exciting. And same with Kimberly and Alistair. We'll see them soon. All right, we're done with this family. So we'll pack up our 2 little belongings and we'll head on to the next family. Why do I feel like one of those like cheesy reality TV shows where like someone comes in and helps them and they're like, my work here is done. And then they're just like walking away slow-mo. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting. All right, Sylvester and Patience have moved into the nice little apartment here, all furnished and ready to go. Beautiful. We love to see it. All right, Ismet and Damia are all settled in now. Very, very exciting. All right, Kimberly and Alistair are all settled in over here now. And this compound's all complete now. Very exciting. So we'll get Emma moved into the next family now. All right, so we moved into Samantha and Kimberly Cordial's house now. And for some reason, this house always reminds me so much of the Pleasant house in The Sims 2 Pleasant View. I know that it's basically the exact same layout. Figure out, yeah, so they're siblings, so they've got the same parents and grandparents. So it should be pretty straightforward. We'll do Danny Cordial and Barbara Cordial first. Cute. I don't know why I thought that was Emma playing that, because the TV turned on at the exact same time she sat down at the piano. Anyway, Barbara's here. How exciting. Go give Kimberly a little card. I was about to say hug and cuddle, and then I just molded the 2 words together. We love to see it. What was her husband's name again? Danny. All right, get him resurrected, please. See, interesting. This one says that they've got a romance going. So, like, I think that may have just been that family that was a bit glitched out. But, so yeah, they're married, which is interesting. Because the other ones that all said they were divorced when I clicked on them. Like, when I clicked on the family tree there, it looked like they were divorced. But this one says they're all married. So I guess there's not as much work with this one. We'll just get them to go have a little woohoo and then we'll get them on their way. Oh, we need to get a double bed. Awkward. All right, there's not enough room for a bed, so we're going to have a little bang wardrobe. How exciting. Cute. And we'll get their parents resurrected now. So Barbara's parents, we've got Sage and Corey. Oh, Coralia. Interesting. Pretty name. All right, Coralia's back. How exciting. Thank you for resurrecting me. And we'll go to her husband now. Yep, see, they're married now. All right, yeah, it must have just been that family. All right, cute. All right, they're having their first little make out now. How exciting. They're going to go in, have a little cheeky private time in the wardrobe. I don't know why I do that every time. It's really weird. Get her to maybe go resurrect her grandparents. So we've got, oh, Artemis. Oh my God, sorry, that's my cat's name. That's so cute. I didn't know Artemis could be a girl's name. Oh, we're running out of money. So let's go cheeky motherload. Get that all back up and running. All right, little Artemis. Oh, so cute. All right, Artemis is back. And then we'll go get her husband resurrected as well. So we've got Jeffrey. Cute. Reunited at last. How exciting. I feel like let's not do a makeout. Let's do something different. Let's go do a little squeeze. Be like, oh, okay, I don't know why we're hanging out over here. Cute. All right, they're having their little wardrobe woohoo. How fun. I think that's everyone in this family. I'm pretty sure that was very quick, that one. So that's exciting. We'll get them all moved out now and settled in. All right, Danny and Barbara are heading out. Oh, I've got a bit of a traffic jam at the spiral stairs. They're awkward. Move out the rest now. Oh, there was already a bang wardrobe up here. Awkward anyway. All right, Sage, get you to move out now. Very cute. Oh, that took way too long. I don't know why that took you 10 million years. All right, see ya. All right, now Artemis and Jeffrey are going to move out. See you later. Get you all settled into a nice little apartment soon. Perfect. Right, Emma's going to move out now. Hope she doesn't mind. Yeah, hope you guys don't mind. I'm just going to leave my little wardrobe there. It's a bit hard to take that one with us. So hope you don't mind, you know. All right, cute. We got Barbara and Danny moved into the ground floor of this apartment here. I've never played in this apartment. It's pretty interesting. It looks like every floor is their own apartment. Every apartment has their own floor, which is pretty cool. All right, we've got Coralia and Sage moved into this level of the apartment now. How exciting. All right, we've got Artemis and Jeffrey moved into this level now. It's fun actually because you can hit rent furnished apartment and it's fun to see what the default furnishing is in all these apartments because it's actually, they're pretty nice, pretty cool. Alright, we've moved into the Patel house. We've got Anna and Ramir, and we'll get them all resurrected as well. So I think we're going to have the same problem in this family by the looks of it. Everyone looks like they've been divorced, which is interesting. So we'll start with Karan and Kisa Patel. So they're Ramir's parents. We'll get them resurrected now. And oh, one of them is an adult as well, which is very rare. Alright, we'll resurrect Kisa. It looks like she might have died when she was young, which is a bit sad. So she gets to start her life over again. How exciting. We'll go resurrect your hubby. All right, Karen's here. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Sorry. All right, and then, yeah, it says that they're related. So annoying. So we'll get that fixed up. Set a spouse. Oh, try for... Oh, we can try for baby. How exciting. Well, we won't, though. But they're having their little woohoo. How exciting. Then we'll keep going with his side of the family. So we'll go their parents. So we've got Gidya Patel and Priya Patel. So we'll get Karen to resurrect them. There we are, Gidya. Get that all resurrected. We might need to mother load in a sec as well, running out of money. All right, we'll get your wife resurrected now, Priya. Top dollar as always. How cute. Oh, she's giving like Dora Otimus with that little dress. This was my favorite dress to put any elder sim in, like my default. And then now I've sort of started mixing it up a little bit. All right, so you're my spouse. Go have a little woohoo. Let's do Kisa's parents now. So Kisa's parents are... so we've got Tyrell and Irina, so we'll get them resurrected. I'm also aware I'm very much so butchering all of the pronunciations of everyone's names. Oh, we've nearly just made her a zombie, lol. Actually, probably wouldn't have been a zombie, she probably just would have had her, like, personality swapped. Irina's back. Love that. And we'll go get your hubby move, please. I know it's exciting to see your parent resurrected. All right, Tyrell is going to be resurrected now as well. Cute. And then we'll go family. Oh god, it's a lot of family now. Set a spouse. Cute. Go have your little woohoo. So exciting. All right, so we can probably do Anna's family now. So we've got Owen and Maida. Go and resurrect your parents. I love Anna. She's one of the only like pre-made Sims that come pregnant, which is really cool. Cool little detail. Her husband was Owen. So we get him resurrected now too. Cute. I'm just going to go over the limit for how many Sims is allowed per family. I don't even care at this point. Cute. Yay. Owen's back. How exciting. Goju. I was going to say Goju. Oh, I thought she was like giving birth then. All right. Spouses reunited. And then your little woohoo. Cute. All right. So we've got Owen's family next. Yeah. So we've got Leroy and Bronwyn. I don't know why that's coming up as like Anna's from a different family because like that's literally your daughter. Okay. So Maida, for some reason, Maida's not set as Anna's mum, which is interesting. I might try and fix that. Let's see if we can fix the family tree. So family tree, oh my God, what's her name again? Oh my God, my brain, Maida. There we are. So that is your parent. So does that fix things a little bit? I think that may have fixed things. Cute. All right, love that. All right, so we've got Leroy and Bronwyn here. I don't know who these people are. I have a feeling. So we've got Mado and Talene. I have a feeling that they are her parents. But for some reason it's not coming up. So we'll have to maybe once again fix the family tree. Love that. Playing Bob the Builder today apparently. Resurrect Bronwyn for now. And oh god, I gotta do another mother load. Jesus Christ, look how many Sims are in my household as well. Alright, Bronwyn's resurrected. She's gonna do her husband now. Leroy. How exciting. There we are. Alright, Leroy, her hubby is back now. Very exciting. So we'll go family. Oh my god, I can't even like this. So I have to like click through because there's that many Sims in this family, and then go do a little woohoo, please. All right, yeah, so as I said, Maida doesn't have any parents, but I'm confident that these are her parents, the ones that we're about to resurrect. So we'll just see, yeah, Mado and Talene. So I have a feeling they're her parents, and we'll see if they have like a relation when we resurrect them. Yeah, they do. All right, we'll fix that up. Talene, do you want to go resurrect your hubby now? If everyone could just like, we get a bit of system going, guys. When we resurrect, we'll just step away because I'm trying to speedrun this, honestly. All right, we'll get him all resurrected now. Cute. I mean, like, I assume they're husband and wife. I'm just going to make an assumption. Set as spouse and then go do a little woohoo. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully you're actually husband and wife. All right, cute. Yes, yeah, see, I don't know why that's weird. So as you can see there, when I click on these guys, they are her parents. But when I click on her, she doesn't have any parents. So we need to fix that. So we need to go... Oh, I actually can't because they're both elders. So if I go into Talene, I can't actually set her as the parent, which is a bit of a shame, unless maybe if I do it from Talene's perspective. So we'll go family, and then, oh my God, what's her name again? Maida. So set as, no, I can't. Okay, interesting. All right, well, anyway, I know that they're her parents. We'll get them all moved out now. Sorry, that took way too long. All right, Gidia and Priya are moving out, unless there's a bit of a traffic jam going. Yeah, love that. This is what happens when you have 15 Sims in one family. All right, we might have to move objects on this Sim out of the family because I'm struggling here. There we go. Oh, no. What is he doing? He needs to... Wait, he's moving out. Is he not moving out? Come on, come on. Oh my God. You got this, mate. There we go. Jesus Christ, that took way too long. All right, we're moving this downstairs because like the stairs are just not working with this amount of Sims. So Karan's moving out now with Kisa. See you later, guys. Bye. Hopefully that one goes a bit smoother. I mean, they are peeing themselves because there's too many Sims in this family. No, not the pregnant lady passing out. Girl, Anna, I'm so sorry. All right, Bronwyn and Leroy are moving out now. See you later, guys. Bye. All right, Owen and Maida are next. We'll see you guys soon. All right, Talene and Marsoff are moving out now. Very exciting. And now we've got Tyra. Oh, wait, how do you say his name? Tyrell and Arena moving out now too. All right, your work here is done, Emma. You can move on out as well now. All right, well, hopefully you get lots of presents at your baby shower, Anna, because you've now got a huge extended family. We love to see it. All right, that's all done now, so we'll get them moved into somewhere nice to live. All right, so we've got Priya and Gidia. They're going to move into the same little apartment complex as the rest of the family. They've got this nice little furnished apartment here ready to go. All right, so we've got Kisa here and we've got Karen. They're going to move it up on this corner here to this nice little apartment. Beautiful. All right, so we've got Maida and we've also got Owen moving into this little apartment, and that completes the little compound we've got going on here. So we'll move the rest into another apartment block. Alrighty, Bronwyn and Leroy here have moved in right next door. We've got this little apartment block that we're going to start filling up now. So they've got a nice finished apartment ready to go as well. Alright, Mado and Talene have moved in right next door. So good. Love that. They're nice and close to help with the baby. Sorry, I love this little cutscene. The taxi cab, it's like glitched out. It was on the footpath. I don't know. I've noticed that the last few times. It's hilarious. Alrighty, last but not least, we've got Arena and Tyrell who moved into this nice little part. Oh, complete with peacock. I didn't even know there was a peacock statue in the game, but that's lovely. Nice little centerpiece for their staircase. They're beautiful. Alright, so we moved into the Green family, which is Gabriel Green and Chastity Gear. So we'll start with Gabriel's family. So we've got Fabio and Adriana to resurrect. I think we're going to do a cheeky mother load preemptively because we are not going to get through all of these Sims. There's two complete families full of parents and grandparents to get through. Alright, Adriana's here. Very exciting. We'll go do her husband now. Move out of the way, please. Oh yeah, so this family is a bit easier. We don't have to worry about trying to make them spouses and stuff like that. But I did decide to mix it up with our woohoo spot just for a little bit of fun. We're going to go woohoo on the hammock. So very exciting. Can elders woohoo on the hammock? Oh my god, I feel like they can't. That's so embarrassing. Okay, I don't know why they're not allowed to woohoo, but they can go woohoo on the little hot tub here. Oh, I got to turn off cutscenes. Sorry guys, there we go. All right, woohoo time. Cute. Wholesome gameplay, very exciting. All right, we'll do Gabriel's grandparents now. So we've got Orion and Sarah. Oh, sorry. Oh, never mind. I don't want to say I have a friend that has that exact name. Sorry. Anyway, it's a very common name, so I'm sure that she won't mind me mentioning that. But that's really funny. All right, let's get them resurrected. All right, Sarah Green is here. How exciting. Very exciting. Then we'll go resurrect Fabio. Cute. Oh, not Fabio. Sorry, Fabio's the son. Sorry, it was only a matter of time before I started getting everything modeled up. We've got her husband, Orion. Your son is Fabio. He's already been resurrected. It's all good. No, I'm actually going to try a Tinkering Magazine. I'm going to go woohoo. Hope that's okay. Oh my god. Why are you fiddling with these knobs and not fiddling with my... Sorry. I'm kidding. Anyway, go get in the hot tub, please. All right, they've had their little private moment now. Oh, they're still going. Sorry. Anyway, Adriana's parents, we've got Marcos and Yelena. So we'll get her resurrected now. Perfect. Oh, Yelena is another adult. Very exciting. We can have a baby. You can have a little sister or brother. How cute. No, I don't think we will. All right, we'll go do your hubby now, please. Yay. Go have a celebratory suck face. How exciting. We love it. All right, these guys are still just having their little romantic time. Let's get them out of there, please. Please vacate the hot tub because it's our turn. All right, they're having a little woohoo. Cute. I'm pretty sure that is all of Gabriel's family done now. Sweet. All right, awesome. Let's go over to Chastity's family now. But before we do that, we'll probably move everyone out because otherwise it's going to get a bit hectic again. All right, Sarah and Orion are moving out now. Very exciting. All right, Adriana and Fabio are next. Goodbye. All right, now we've got Marcos and Yelena moving out. Cute. All right, Chastity, let's get started on your family. So who have you got? So we've got Inigo and Gwendolyn. All right, very exciting. Let's get started. All right, well, welcome back, Gwendolyn. How exciting. And then your husband now, Inigo. Perfect. Hot tub time. Very exciting. All right, they're reconnecting. We love it. All right, who are your grandparents now? So we've got to do... Oh, this will be interesting. So we've got Duarte Gear. I have a feeling this is another glitch. So we'll get Inigo to resurrect his father. And I bet you he's got a mother. I'm just going to make a wild assumption that he's got a mother to need to be resurrected as well. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. He's only got Duarte here. Interesting. All right, so we've got Duarte here. I'm just curious to see if he has like a wife or... anything. I definitely should have spoken so soon because for some reason there's just no one. So that's really unfortunate. That's fine though. He's just living his best life. Maybe he can go move in with like Indigo and his son and Gwendolyn. I don't know. No, honestly, he's an adult. Like, he's not even an elder. Maybe he can just go be a little bachelor for a little while. Anyway, Gwendolyn, we need to resurrect your parents now. We've got Joseph, Wasia, and Kelly. Perfect. And then we'll go resurrect your wife, please. All right, Kelly's here. Very exciting. Go hop in that hot tub. First things first. Jump on that dude. Sorry, I'm kidding. All right, Slay. I think we're all done now. As I said, I don't really know why Chastity doesn't have a grandma, but that's fine. We'll get everyone moved out now. All right, Duarte's moving out first. We'll see you soon. Go live your bachelor life, bestie. All right, Indigo and Gwendolyn are moving out now. And then Joseph and Kelly are going to move out now as well. All right, very exciting. Emma, your work here is done. Off to the next family. All right, we moved into this little apartment block up on the top of Belladonna Cove, and Orion and Sarah have moved into this apartment here, which is cute. Oh, there's only a single bed. I feel like I need to get them a double bed. That's only fair. Alrighty, cute. Next family now. Alrighty, Adriana and Fabio have moved into this apartment here. Alright, Marcus and Yelena have moved in over here. Very exciting. Alright, Duarte's moved into this apartment block here, so it's right next door. Oh, sorry. Right next door to the one that we were just moving into then. And yeah, it's pretty cute. It's the one with the Baldwin family. All right, so we moved in Gwendolyn and Inigo to this apartment here. Very nice, very stylish. And Joseph and Kelly have got the penthouse up here. Very, very nice. All right, so Emma's moved in with the Cleveland family here. So we've got Jason, we've got Marissa, and we've got Justin. So we'll get started on resurrecting everyone for these guys. So I'm pretty sure from memory, Marissa, yeah, she has a brother, Geoff. And this is where I think stuff gets glitched out from memory. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. So we've got Leandra Rutherford, and then she's got herself pop. I don't know. She pops up 3 times. It says that Geoff is her son, and like I am so genuinely confused what's happened with that, because Leandra and Kenneth are these guys' parents. But then I click here, and then it says that Dimitri and Shannon are also, but I don't know who Dimitri and Shannon are. I think that they maybe are Leandra's parents. Do you reckon that's what's happened? Because it's a bit glitchy. Maybe we'll have to try and fix it with some cheats. Yeah, actually, you can sort of see what's happened. So Dimitri and Shannon are Leandra's parents, but for some reason it says that they're all siblings. And yeah, so this is the glitch that I was talking about. It's very, very weird. So let's avoid that because that's a bit weird. And we'll start with Leon Cleveland and Sybil Cleveland. Sybil's here. All right, Leon. Very exciting. Where's Leon? There we are. All right, get him resurrected. All right, so it says they're all divorced, so we've got to fix that up as well. All right, these guys are having their little first woohoo as husband and wife. How exciting. All right, so let's do Sybil's parents. We've got Milo and Suzette. All right, Suzette and Milo are here. How exciting. All right, family, Milo, spouse. Cute. Go have your little woohoo as well. All right, they've had their woohoo. Exciting. So I'm pretty sure we were up to, I think it's Leon's parents. Yep, so we need to do Marique and Andrea Cleveland. All right, Marique and Andrea have rejoined the land of the living. How exciting. All right, there we are. Marique, set as spouse, and then go have your woohoo. Cute. All right, I think that is all of Justin's family. The only problem is Justin's just gone off to work, so love that for us, but we'll get these guys all moved out now. All right, Milo and Suzette are first to go. All right, next we've got Leon and Sybil. See you guys. And finally, we've got Marique and Andrea moving out now as well. All right, guys, I'm hella excited for this to figure out what kind of jumbled mess is going on here. So we've got Kenneth Rutherford and Leandra Rutherford that we're going to do next. All right, we've got Kenneth and Leandra now. Very exciting, the infamous Leandra Rutherford. Oh my gosh, in the flesh. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need to fix whatever's going on with her family tree. Cannot wait for that. All right, they're having their first little spousal, woohoo, cute. So let's do, oh God, it's gotten even more glitchy now. Love that. I don't even know when I just set her as spouse. I think that just messed it up even more. So Dimitri and Shannon are her parents. So we need to, I think that's where we're having the disconnect here. All right, so we've got Dimitri here. I'm just curious to see what his family tree is also very, very glitched out. So we've got to resurrect his wife, Shannon, not his sister, it's his wife. I don't know why they're coming up as, what is going on down here? Oh, why, can you not like beef? All right, anyway, let's get these guys back together. These are not siblings, these are husband and wife. So let's see if this fixes it. So I go family, Dimitri, and then set as spouse. So that should hopefully fix things up. But then it, oh God, what is going on here? It still says for some reason that these guys are siblings, which is not right at all. So I don't know how to fix that. Dimitri and Shannon. So family, Shannon, remove family ties. So there's absolutely nothing there, like they're not siblings. But then I also want to remove the family ties with these other people as well. Oh my God. So I've just gone and removed Dimitri and Marissa's family tie. So now it's just Geoff for some reason. So we need to summon Geoff here. All right, so we've got Geoff here. So we need to go family, Geoff Rutherford, remove family ties. Okay. I still don't know what's going on here. Something's still not right. Family, Leandra, remove family ties. Okay, so he's literally just all by himself now. That's cool. And then there's still something glitchy going on here. Oh my God. Okay, so how about we go Shannon? There we are, Shannon. So family, and then Leandra, and we need to remove family ties. So she's all on her own now. And then does that fix things? It seems like it does. But she just doesn't have parents, which is kind of sad. The only thing I can think that we could potentially do to really fix this up is I could actually potentially age down Leandra. So I might actually do that. So we'll go spawn, sim modder, and then I'm going to go set age, me Leandra. We'll go an adult, because an elder can be an adult's parent. So she's now an adult. Family, Dimitri, set as parent. So is that sort of starting to look a bit better now? It is. Okay, and then obviously family, Shannon, set as parent. Oh my God, okay, I think we got there. That took so long to fix. But Leandra, it looks like we fixed it. So these guys are not married anymore. Oh, no, I did that. I remember now. Sorry, family, Dimitri, spouse. So, oh my God, we fixed it, guys. We got there in the end. That was so glitchy, but we fixed it. Oh my God, love that. Apparently, I'm just like a programmer for The Sims 2. Honestly, I'm just a part of EA at this point. All right, whew, that was a lot. Okay, we'll just age her back up to an elder now, so that's all fixed. Perfect. All right, so the last lot of people that we need to resurrect are Kenneth Rutherford's parents. We've got Barry and Rosalind. So where are you, Kenneth? There we are. Let's go and resurrect your parents now that we're done with that whole mess. All right, Kenneth and Rosalind are here. We love it. And they're going to go have their little woohoo now. All right, let's get all these Sims out of my house, please, because that was a bit hectic. Let's get Dimitri to move out now with Shannon. See you later. Girl, who are you? Who invited you in? Oh my God. All right, anyway. All right, now we've got Rosalind and Barry moving out now. See you guys. The infamous Leandra Rutherford and Kenneth are finally moving out now. See you guys. Cannot believe how glitched that was, and I'm so glad it's all working now. Happy families, we love to see it. All right, now Emma's going to move on to her next family now. Alrighty, sorry, I think the recording just messed up a bit then. So I had Sybil and her husband move in over here. I don't even know if I can check who that might be. Yeah, here they are. So see Leon and Sybil, they moved into this apartment. Move you guys into this apartment here. Love it. And then completing this little compound here, we've got Marique and Andrea living here. I don't think I've ever seen this apartment. I found it hidden in the sort of lot library there. But yeah, we're going to move these guys in. Check out what does the furniture look like in this apartment. Cute. I've never played here. This is a cool apartment. It's like a little like single story one. All right, anyway, so that was Dimitri and Shannon moving in there. All right, Rosalind and Barry Rutherford are moving in here. Girl, Leandra's a bit glitched out. I think that may have been from aging her up and down. I'm not too sure, but we'll just check. Okay, girl, she's not quite fixed. Give me a sec. All right, we've moved Kenneth and Leandra into this apartment here. I just want to see if I change her appearance, like it may just sort of reset things. Not too sure. We'll get her a nice little mirror here and go suss it out. Okay, I think she's all good now. Back to normal. Fingers and toes. Fingers and toes crossed. Everything's all good. All right, so we moved into the Peterson households. This is Jessica Peterson, Resurrect her family, Jeff and Melora. We've got a tight little trailer here, so hopefully it doesn't get too crowded with too many Sims up in this place. So we'll go and see how it goes. All right, Jeff and Melora have been resurrected. Got to make them spouses and then go have their little obligatory woohoo. All right, of course, Jessica's gone to work. We love that. So we'll resurrect Jeff's parents. So we've got Bryson and Jennifer. So we'll go see how that goes. All right, Bryson and Jennifer are here, ready to have their first little makeout. How cute. All right, so we need to do Melora's parents. We've got Arcady and Cinny. So we'll go resurrect them. All right, cute. They're going to go have a little woohoo. Oh, she's an adult. I get sad when they die young. Honestly, hate that. All right, I think we are actually all good. All right, well, anyway, while we're waiting, we'll get Bryson and Jennifer to move out. Jeff and Melora are moving out now as well. And now Arcady and Cinny. Maybe these guys could all move into the trailer park here with Jess as well. So we'll move everyone in. All right, we've got Bryson and Jennifer living over here in this nice little trailer. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Every time I load into this lot, my game crashes. So I don't know what's happened. I think this lot's just decided to corrupt with all of our resurrecting. But we'll just say that, you know, they've moved into a nice little apartment in there. So we love that. Okay, so yeah, it was definitely just that lot because like I was able to load into a different lot, a different apartment, and we were all good. All right, so we moved into Vivian Cho's household and Etsu Cho, and we'll suss out who is going to get resurrected in her family. So we've got a few Sims here. Chandra and Thuyet will be the first ones. Why are they like identical? That's really funny. Are they like, are they supposed to be like clones of each other, or they just happen to be wearing the same hair and same outfit? I mean, no, their faces are different. So that's interesting though anyway. So we'll move in, sorry, not move in. We'll resurrect her husband now, Chandra. Right, this is creeping me out that they look so similar and he's about to go, you know, woohoo with someone who looks just like his daughter. Oh my God, not the cutscene. Right, girly definitely needs a makeover because like, why are we looking like our daughter? Right, I might change her hair too. I just need to get a mirror. All right, Slay, she's very different looking now from her daughter. All right, so let's keep going. So we'll do her, do his grandparents. We've got Sohan and we've got Indra. So we'll get them resurrected now. All right, Sohan and Indria are here. Very exciting. Get them spoused up and then we'll get them to go woohoo. All right, their woohoo's done. All right, so we've got to do the other set of grandparents now. So we've got Min and we've got Viata. So we'll get you to go resurrect your parents. All right, Min and Viata are here. Very exciting. All right, so the other interesting thing that we've got to consider is that we've got Etsu's dad and his whole side of the family here. But like whenever I play this game, I just get Vivian, she gets with the neighbor Timothy and like they've got really good chemistry. So like, I don't know, I feel like I'm going against everything that I'm like normally do when I play in this family, but we're going to resurrect her hubby. So love that for them. I guess just in the interest of this, you know, this save, we'll get them back together and remarried and all that fun stuff. All right, so we've done that now. So we've got Etokus has got quite a big family. Oh no, not another one of these. Are you kidding me? All right, we've got a whole other glitchy thing going on here. So oh no. That's okay. All right, Amiko and Sylvian, we're going to resurrect now. Sylvian's the problem glitchy one. So, oh my God, I can't even deal. I'm not keen to fix this up again. All right, Sylvian and Amiko are reunited now. How exciting. And so we'll have to get them remarried. I don't even know where Amiko is. There she is. All right, set as my spouse. All right, this house is getting really hectic, so I'm going to move out some of the other people from Vivian's side of the family now. All right, Thuyet and Chandra are going to move out now. girl, if they can fit through the door. All right, there we go. Got there in the end. Oh my god, I feel bad. Everyone's like dying. Like everyone needs to pee because there's one toilet. Oh my god. All right, Indira and Sohan are moving out now. All right, Min and Viata are moving out now. All right, so I think we'll just get Amiko to resurrect her parents first because we need to then go deal with what's going on with Sylvian. So Taku and Reiko will be next. Get them resurrected. All right, Taku and Reiko are back reunited. All right, they're having their little woohoo now. Love this for them. We'll get them moved out as well. All right, goodbye. All right, so this is going to get really messy now. So we need Sylvian to resurrect his parents. Chiao, I can't even pronounce that right. I'm sorry. Chiao and Arisa. So they're very glitched out. So this is going to be fun. All right, Arisa and Chiao are back. So first things first, we need to remove their family ties with each other because for some reason it says they're siblings once again, which is not quite right. So we need to go family. Oh my god. Ciao. Remove family ties. So then that should hopefully like help a little bit. And then we also need to remove, it says that Sylvian is our dad. So that's not right. So we need to basically start from scratch there too. So we need to go Sylvian, remove family ties. It says they're his grandchild. I don't even know. That's not right. So we've removed that. And then we need to do, oh, did that even work? I don't even know if I just hit the right thing. Family, Sylvian, remove family ties. So that should hopefully help a little bit more. And then we've got Chow, who's still got some weird family ties going. So we need to remove his family ties with his son. So Sylvian, remove family ties. Okay, there we go. So then how does that look if we go and load into Sylvian now? So that does look better. So now we need to just set these guys as Sylvian's parents. This was a little bit less confusing than the last time we did this. This was very confusing over at the Cleveland household. All right, so family, Sylvian. So this set as my child. And then we need to do the same for Chow. So family, Sylvian, set as my child. So in theory, that should be all good now. And then we just need to get these guys to be spouses. So Arisi and Chow. Family, Chow, set as spouse. Okay, there we go. We fixed it. Oh my god, just as I said, call me Bob the Builder. Fixing everything at the moment. Love that for me. All right, these guys are having their woohoo. We'll get everyone else to start moving out now. So we'll get Sylvian to move out with his wife. All right, Sylvian and Amiko are moving out now. See you later. All right, so now we've got Chow and Arisi moving out now too. All right, so everyone's one big happy family again now. Love that. So Emma can move on to the next family now. I think we forgot to give these guys a little cheeky woohoo, so we'll go get them to have a little woohoo now that they're reunited. Cute. All right, I'll rejoin in a sec. We'll get everyone moved into their apartments now. All right, so we've moved Thuyet in and Chantra into this apartment here, so they can be close to the family. Alrighty, and Indrina and, oh wait, how do I even say her name? Indira and Sohan are moved in up here. All right, so there are a few compounds that had just, you know, one apartment spare. So we've got Min and Viata moving in to this apartment here. All right, and then Amiko and Sylvian are moving into this apartment here. All right, Chow and Arisi have moved in over in this corner here. All right, we moved over into the Riley family now. So we've got Timothy and Sally Riley. So they've got Sally's mum's passed away. So we've got her whole side of the family. And then we've got Timothy's whole side of the family to do as well. So I think we'll start with Olivia. So we'll resurrect her. All right, Olivia's back and they're happy as ever. All right, these guys are going to hopefully fall back in love. We'll get them back to above 70. Love that. Cute. All right, let's do Timothy's parents. We've got Seamus and we've got Lucia. Oh my god, can you stop booing your like granddaughter, please? All right, Seamus and Lucia have been reunited. How exciting. All right, let's do Seamus's parents. We've got Donovan and Aurelia. It hasn't been the greatest week. Hopefully things will turn around for me this week. What do you mean? You've just helped like a bajillion families like reunite, like please. Anyway, Aurelia, I don't think I spelled it. I said her name really wrong. We'll resurrect her husband now. All right, these guys are back together. We've got Aurelia, I can't say her name. That lady and Donovan. Love that. All right, so we need to do, I think, yes, so we need to do Lucia's parents. So Paul and Cecilia. All right, Paul and Cecilia are reunited. How exciting. I don't know what everyone's doing here. They're loving this sound system, apparently. All right, so that is all of Timothy's side of the family. So we'll get them moved out and then we'll start working on Olivia's side of the family now. Alrighty, that is the last of them all moved out. So we'll get started on Olivia's side of the family now. So first up, we've got Sullivan, and then we've got Tazana. So we'll resurrect them. Okay, Jokes, Chaos. Oh my god, why on earth would you do that? We're taking the moment away from Tazana. Imagine just going through the trauma of being resurrected, and then this is your welcome back to the mortal realm, the land of the living. Like, please, she doesn't care, honestly. Alright, these guys are back together now. How exciting. Alright, let's do Sullivan's parents. We've got Maeve and we've got Steve. Alright, these guys are back together now. How exciting. Alright, let's do Tazana's parents. So we've got Charlie and Christine. Alright, Christine's back and so is Charlie. How exciting. I think that's everyone now. Girl, I don't know why everyone in this is getting sick. So we're gonna like fix the whole like group get well, everyone in neighborhood, because like what is even going on? Alright, we'll start moving everyone out now. Alright, they're all moved out. I'll get started on moving everyone into some apartments now. Alright, Donovan and Orelai have moved into this little apartment here. Girl, I didn't even notice my ring light was not even on. Sorry, I looked a bit dusty, crusty and musty. Anyway, so we've got Cecilia and Paul moving into this little apartment here. Oh, once again, they don't have a double bed. Let me fix that. Alright, Slay. All fixed now. Alright, I've moved Lucia and Shameless. Sorry. Seamus and Lucia into this apartment. I also don't think they had a double bed, but honestly, who cares at this point? All right, we've moved Charlie and we've moved Christine into this little apartment here. All right, Sullivan and Tazana have moved into this new apartment block here that we've got. And then they moved into this nice little apartment here. So love that. All right, and Steve and Maeve, we've got this nice little apartment here. Alrighty, so we moved in with the Rutherford family. So we've got Geoff and Connor. I think Geoff's all good. Or Jeff, I don't even know how to say his name. But Connor, I think we'll have some family that need to be resurrected. Oh, please tell me this is not another glitch. No, we're fine. Okay, that's all good. I wonder if he's got a dad or not. This person's got a dad. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Bryant and Martha will resurrect next. All right, Bryant and Martha have been resurrected. They're already in love, which is cute. So we absolutely love that for them. They're already married. Okay, have a little make out. Love that for them. Let's do Pasha. So we'll resurrect Martha's mother and see what happens. Cute. Yeah, there we are. Pasha. I don't think she has a dad by the looks of it. Just Pasha. Is she able to resurrect a husband or anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's all good. She must just be, that must be not a glitch. That's just deliberate. All right, so we've got Brian. She's going to resurrect Juridan and Kiara. All right, Juridan and Kiara are reunited. Go serenade your beautiful wife. We love it. All right, well, I'll get these guys moved out. That was nice and quick. All right, that's everyone moved out now, which is exciting. So we'll get Emma to move over to the last family now, which is the Debate. I don't even know how to say their name. Debato family or Debato. I don't know. Can't pronounce it properly. All right, so there's a nice little apartment block here right next to the Rutherfords, which is great. So we've got, I think her name's Kiara and Juridan have moved into this nice little apartment here. All right, Pasha's moved into this nice little bachelorette pad. How exciting. Alrighty, and our last Sims we've got has moved into this apartment here, Martha and Bryant. Very cute. Alright, so we've got the final family here, which is the Debato family. I always call them Debato, I don't even know. So we'll resurrect all of his family. So we've got Beaumont and Melanie first. Alright, Beaumont and Melody have been resurrected. Oh, Melanie, sorry. Very cute. So we'll start working on their parents now. So who's Beaumont's parents? We've got Jock. I don't know how to say that name. I think it's Jock. Jock. And then Deidre. Jock and Deidre have been reunited. Go give them a little romantic hug. Cute. All right, last but certainly not least, we've got Melanie Debato's parents. We've got Matthew and Mary. So we'll get them resurrected now. Matthew and Mary are the final two Sims. Love this for them. Go have a little make out. No, Mary, no. We're not going straight to drinking after being resurrected. That's not very great. But I think that's everyone in Belladonna Cove. Like, how crazy. All right, we'll get them all moved out and settled in. Alrighty, that should be everyone gone now, and Emma's moving on as well. Alrighty, so we've moved in Melanie and Beaumont into the same little apartment that we were just playing in, so the Debato family will be nice and close by. Alright, Matt and Mary have moved into this apartment here. And last but not least, we moved into this apartment here is Jacques and Deidre. Very exciting. That's everyone. All right, well, that's that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That was a lot of fun. Honestly, we went around to every single household in Belladonna Cove and resurrected all of their aunts, uncles, grandparents, parents, in-laws. Like, it's a bit hectic. Belladonna Cove is definitely nice and full now. There's a bajillion households now, as you can all see. That's crazy. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I always love doing that sort of stuff, and yeah, the world feels nice and alive again, if you will. Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to leave any comment suggestions or feedback down below for me as well. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Make sure to comment down below any suggestions for any upcoming videos as well. All right, thanks guys. Have a lovely day. Bye everyone.